What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Stephman here with Tyria Times in association with relicsofore.com. So first things first, I want to thank you all very much for watching and the new subscribers that continue to roll in. It's very exciting and I'm glad this show is taking off at the minute. Even though it's only getting a small amount of views, it is substantially growing all the time. So let's get into the news, shall we? So yesterday it was announced Flame and Frost, The Gathering Storm. This is the next game update slated for February 26th, 2013, so let's get into the new features. There will be a brand new PvP match, Spirit Watch, which sounds pretty interesting. It looks very beautiful, as you'll see, and the description is: the peaceful green vale nestled between cliffside shrines to the Norn spirits of the wild is about to echo with the sounds of combat. In Spirit Watch, players will score bonus points by capturing the Orbs of Ascension and running it to any of the 3 shrines on the new PvP map. So it sounds a bit sort of capture and hold, maybe, something like that. I don't know if the orbs will respawn after you've took them back to the point. Capture and hold would be really interesting with this combat system. And sorry for the jump cut there, ladies and gentlemen. I coughed a little bit, I've got a little bit of a sore throat, but I'm getting over it slowly. So the next thing we have is team up for guild missions. Thank you God, it's about time we got some true guild content into the game. Because I like doing stuff with my guildies. Dungeons are fine, fractals are fine, but it'd be nice if I could do stuff with more people. So, the description for that: join your fellow guild members to take on an entirely new category of content. These missions designed for coordinated group play include everything from bounties to group puzzles to cross-country challenges. You'll need to work together to complete the missions and earn new guild merits, which can unlock cool upgrades and rewards. It pays to be in a guild. So, what I get from that is bounties. I'm assuming this is like sort of elite monsters, maybe, that you'll need a large force of people to defeat. You'll grab the bounty, it'll spawn a monster somewhere in the world, and you'll go and kick its ass for these merit thingy-mabobs. Puzzles. Now this is curious, I can't imagine guild jumping puzzles where you've got to get so many people to the end to complete it, so that'll be interesting to see. Maybe it's large scale coordination puzzles, different things in different parts of the world, and they all have to be completed around the same time or something. I honestly don't know. I look forward to seeing what that is. And cross-country challenges, so obviously these are going to be things that take you all around the map. Wonderful. 2-team rated play in PvP. So basically what I'm gathering from this is in essence matchmaking. We don't know exactly how it's going to work, so there's not a lot I can say about it, but matchmaking is a good thing because SPVP at the minute gets sucks for new players and old players that are still trying to get a handle on their characters. Choose your own daily achievements. With our new selectable achievement system, you'll have a chance to set new daily challenges for yourself and choose what kind of content you want to be rewarded for playing. All good. I dislike some of the dailies that we get at the minute, like crafting and stuff like that. I know it's easy, but I would rather take events over crafting, because I'm doing the events anyway, does it matter? And with this, I'm going to be able to tailor the dailies to how much time I have to play on a particular day. So if I haven't got a lot of time to play, I'd probably take something like resin, crafting, dodging, and maybe veteran killing, because I can bang them out in about half an hour. So this sounds like we're going to get a list of daily tasks, and we're going to be able to pick a couple from them to tailor it to what we want to do at that particular time. All good. It means I do content that I want to do, and I'm not forced to do content that I don't want to do. So I am happy with that. So the next thing we have is a little message from Colin Johansson, and he says he wants to give a quick update on where we stand with upcoming releases for World. And basically this goes into saying we know that we sort of touted that there'd be World vs World stuff in February. We talked about it on the live stream, all that sort of stuff. I'm really sorry, but it doesn't look like there's going to be. And honestly, I'm not all that disappointed. I really want new World vs. World stuff. I love World vs. World. I've played World vs. World a ton since the first beta, and that is one of the things in Guild Wars that gets me excited. I like it. So I'm a bit disappointed it's being pushed back, but better it being pushed back than being put in the game when it's unready, not thoroughly tested enough, and open to exploitation, because people take World vs. World seriously, so exploiting World vs. World ain't gonna pass. And basically that's what he goes in to say. Because of how broad the World vs. World game type is and how large testing for features for this area of the game can get, we're holding off on any major WvW updates until March to allow a bit more time to test and polish. Absolutely fine with me. I would rather have it when it's ready than not ready and broken. And it's not like, say, of certain other games where they'll say, oh, we're going to have to delay this and you're not going to see it for 6 months. It's going to be here within a month of this update by the sounds of it, so that's pretty good. So he goes on to talk a little bit about other major systems that are currently in the works and we will see in the future. So they're continuing to work to rebuild the way our game models load, so basically culling to allow more visible characters on the screen, so when you run through an area people aren't like all of a sudden popping up next to you, because that is very, very bad, especially in World vs. World, which is PvP focused, as you all know. If somebody pops up next to you and you haven't seen them for 5 seconds, they put a lot of damage on you in that time if they know what they're doing. So expanding reasons to be winning World vs. World but beyond the weekly score, providing stronger incentives for specific objectives and adding additional short-term goals and rewards for winning minute to minute in the WvW maps. So I don't know what they're going to do with this, to be honest. Maybe something like the orb system where you capture it and it gives your server a bonus. Meh, I don't know, I'm not a game designer. But more rewards are good because it encourages people to do the content, and I want to see more people in World vs. World. I like World vs. World. So, on to the next one. Providing additional ways for World vs. World players to earn various power progression rewards available across the game currently in PvE for participating in World vs. World content. So with this, I'm assuming like top end gear and ascended gear is going to be introduced into World vs. World with a way to achieve it. Maybe another token system, I don't know, we'll see. Exploring ways to help more people play World vs. World, as well as dealing with queue issues that come with those inherent issues of player population and demand. So getting more people in again, good, thank you, love you Colin Johansson. And of course additional polish and clean up features to make the general experience in World vs. World more fun. Pretty self-explanatory. We're not getting the update yet, there's this new stuff coming. We'll discuss timelines and more details for the projects for 2013 listed above as they get closer to being finalised, and we can safely say we know for sure when they will be released. So they're not ready yet, don't go asking for dates, we'll give you them when we're sure we're going to put it in, basically. So we're not giving you similar things to this that's just happened with the World vs. World. It's going to be in next month. Oh no, it's not, we need a bit more testing, so they don't want to let us down. Fair play. There's too many people that will bitch and scream if something's pushed back even by a couple of days. And that's about all we've got for the news today. There's one more little thing I want to touch on. So recently in the forum somebody posted that they thought they had noticed decreasing populations on the NA servers, and Colin Johansson put a reply and he says, "We've created more capacity a little while ago. Guesting went up live to allow more chances for people to move around their homeworlds if they wish to do so. In-game population wise, you'll be excited to know login numbers and peak concurrency numbers have been slowly going up or staying consistent depending on the day, going on 6 weeks in a row now." Awesome source. So people are still playing the game and there's still new people coming in, and that's been consistent for the last 6 weeks. What more can you say? Well done ArenaNet. It just goes to show what you created. There hasn't been this first month's hype and then everything's died off. It's continuing to grow, and there's not many MMOs that can say that at the minute. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because we're rolling on for 10 minutes. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to check out www.relicsofore.com for more information and a Saturday podcast. If you get on them in Twitter, they will post out when the live show is going to be, and you can join us in the stream chat. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Steph, and have a good day.